websites just all kind of started to talk about the fact that console games are dying. And
Woo! GameStop with another W. What did I try to tell you people, man? But yet, for some reason, you ponies don't want to listen. It's Xbox fault as to why people ain't picking up and playing new games, huh? People weren't picking up these games anyway, and you people knew this, man. So stop trying to point the finger at Microsoft and take in consideration, like, hey, yeah, you know what? People ain't even buying games on PlayStation. I mean, it is what it is, bro. As much as you people want to sit there and continue to cap for the gaming industry as if it has your best interest, well, to be honest with you, the only interest that they're really concerned about is making money off you delinquents.
Typically, I've seen a ton of people bashing PlayStation, saying, yes, they're doing good. Yes, this recent quarter
they're doing good for all the wrong reasons, man. Didn't you guys say that people pick up a PS5 to play some exclusive games just to find out that they're playing it for Xbox, third-party titles, Fortnite, and free-to-plays? It is what it is, man. As much as you guys want to say EA is dead, college football, Madden 25, and FIFA 25 are still doing better than the majority of the games that Sony got coming out for even their own platform. So what are you people even talking about, man? You guys want to sit there and throw out these narratives about how these companies are dying and how they won't exist, but yet at least with their games, they're charting while yours are not.
It's their best ever. They just sold 9 million PS5s in 3 months, which still boggles the mind. People are saying PlayStation isn't doing good enough, and this is a bad sign for the future of video games. And
let's go.
I kind of want to push back on that. I kind of want to say, as a primarily console player, a person that...
Didn't you say you played more on your PC, and now we're starting to find out that you play on... Bro, you is a bona fide liar, but go ahead.
Spends way too many hours collecting platinum trophies, playing stuff on Game Pass, using...
Hold on, what do you mean? You're playing your stuff on Game Pass? Didn't you say you like to buy your games? Hold on. With all the capping you be doing off Game Pass, I like to pick up and play and pay for my games, and you out here using Game Pass like everybody else. So you're chastising other gamers for using Game Pass, but yet for some reason the same people can't chastise you for not going out there and supporting the gaming industry. Hold on, let's hear that again.
I kind of want to push back on that. I kind of want to say, as a primarily console player, a person that spends way too many hours collecting platinum trophies, playing stuff on Game Pass...
Really? It's either you're playing stuff on Game Pass or you're not. So now we know that you're subscribed. So you're still continuing to give Microsoft your money, even though you allegedly say you hate them. What happened to the days of Dreamcast saying, we needed to support the developers? Well, then why aren't you supporting them? Why ain't you going out there buying their games? If that's the philosophy that's the only way we can support these companies. Like, bro, come on, man. Man, this is hypocrisy, bro.
So my Nintendo Switch...
But yet, I'm supposed to feel bad for playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on Game Pass while these ponies have to pay for it. Bro, I don't need to feel bad about nothing, man. Because at the end of the day, I enjoyed the game and saved money on top of that.
I think console games are still in a very good spot. And even if PC gaming is blowing up, I feel like it's a bit soon to say that PlayStation is dead. Let me explain.
Because I'm a PlayStation fanboy, and like I said before, PlayStation gonna survive as long as I'm still here, right? I mean, you people don't get it, man. Y'all really this clueless, man. You really think you're gonna be playing on a PlayStation console in 2050 and 2060? I mean, most of you people won't even be around then, right? Most of you people are not even going to care. You're going to be in diapers. You're going to have pimples. You're going to have all these things going. I mean, you got some of that stuff already, but you're going to have most of these things going on in your life. You're going to be worried about the nurse changing your diapers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it.
Have a great day. And if you could, please give this video a like. How everybody's doing. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and they're all kind of in a very strange spot.
Video game console hardware sales are way down. Now, I know what people about to say. It's because of Xbox. They're the ones that... No, it's just in general. I've noticed less and less people are picking up new platforms now, man. I don't know if that has a lot to do with the lack of games that Sony is... But even then, even with the games that Microsoft's coming out with, a lot of people ain't picking up consoles, man. You could buy one in the store. Remember when they were blaming COVID? COVID is the reason why I ain't got one. Now look what happened. I really think console gaming has stagnated. I really think that the same fans are still playing these games now, and nothing's going to change. People have full access to picking up a PS5, a Series X. Well, we get with the Nintendo Switch until they come out with their new platform. But it shows you that nobody's really caring enough to go out there and pick up a new console. People are just comfortable or happy, or should I say happy, with what they have already.
PlayStation is still way out in the lead. People are buying tons of PlayStation 5s, PlayStation 5 Pros. But what's bizarre is that in certain regions like Japan, certain regions like Europe, where they actually publish specific digits, the numbers are down a whopping 21% for console sales. Now, when you see that, it sounds bad. Overall, gaming console sales down 21%, but a lot of this really is kind of riding on the shoulder.
But it should be getting better, though. Now, I don't know if that has a lot to do with the price tag of these things, the same for $500, because before game consoles would drop in price. But maybe people don't see the appeal to upgrade. Like I said, man, wait till Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, and I can guarantee you the hardware sales for these consoles will be A-okay. You know what I'm saying? So right there shows you that nobody picks up these consoles for exclusives. Nobody cares, bro. At the end of the day, your console ain't nothing but a Grand Theft Auto 6 box. That's all you paid for, and that's all the casuals want. They don't care, bro. They're just buying time, playing Fortnite until GTA 6 comes out, and then when they finally get it, any single exclusive that Sony has made from this point going forward will be a failure, because nobody's going to want to care about what type of games you got going on here.
There's an Xbox. Xbox just had the lowest console sales of the last 20 years. In all of 2024, they sold about 2.7 million consoles. This is like, when people say Xbox is in a bad spot, we mean that the bad spot is hell. Now, part of this, I feel like part of the conversation about PlayStation not doing better, they're still doing good.
Oh, here we go again, man. Now they out here justifying, look at this crap, bro. Oh, Days Gone is helping fund new beds, Nate. Bro, get out of here, bro. This is hustle. What are y'all doing, man? Y'all might not still get a Days Gone 2. Y'all are just capping now at this point, bro. Oh, you know, Last of Us Remaster is funding Intergalactic. No, it's not. What makes you honestly believe that? Ninja Gaiden 2 Black... Hold on. See, I'm going to break down this hypocrisy. You ready for this? Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is helping fund Ninja Gaiden 4. What are you talking about? The people that are funding Ninja Gaiden 4 is Microsoft. What are you talking about? That's why they own the game. You know what, man? You know what, bro? Like I said, man, I think Microsoft said, you know what, we want to see this game come out, even if we got to make it multi-plat. Koei Tecmo said they don't want to work on this project anymore. We'll have the talent at Platinum Games help us, but, you know, as Microsoft, will fund the budget for the game to get this game made. So therefore, it's an Xbox game, Ninja Gaiden 4, even though it's going to be on multiple platforms. Microsoft is funding that game. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is not funding the development of Ninja Gaiden 4. I think Microsoft knows that there is a fundamental problem in this gaming community, and I think you ponies don't want to accept it. I think everybody's being impacted. I really do. I think you guys want to sit there and say it's Xbox or PlayStation. I think, all in all, every single one of these companies are being impacted. Because if not, you wouldn't have Microsoft and you wouldn't have Sony doing the things that they're doing. The only company ain't doing it is Nintendo. Have you noticed? So clearly there's something wrong going on here with these companies. But at the end of the day, I don't care from Xbox because they're giving us games to play. And that's what gamers are looking forward to. Every game that they've showed and showcased looks like a game that I actually want to play. Every game that Sony's showing is like you see right here. Days Gone Remaster. This is what Sony's giving to you, man. This is not something that I'm excited for. I already have the game already. I didn't even care enough to play it on PS4, let alone PS5. It's a no-buy for me.
But obviously they're freaking killing it. But I've seen a lot of people saying, I feel like there's not as much hype as there has been for PlayStation in previous.
What is there to be hyped about, bro? People have seen the graphics be hit to its maximum capabilities, which a lot of you guys have said. Didn't you make a video telling people that I think this is the best the graphics will ever be? So, yes, these consoles don't have that same exciting aspect to them anymore. Y'all still playing at 1080p, blurry, in performance mode. Y'all ain't even playing at native 4K unless it's a remastered game from the PS4 generation. What are you talking about? What is there to be excited about playing a game that I already played? And I'm saying personally me, but for people that have already played the game back when Days Gone came out, what is there exciting to play Ghost of Tsushima, remasters upon remakes? What is exciting about that? And then you wonder as to why people don't want to pick up these consoles and buy your exclusive games. Like, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, even at this point, I even regret having a Series X if it wasn't for dev mode and a PlayStation 5. I can live without these consoles. I couldn't say that with the PS3 and 360. I couldn't say that. I needed them. I honestly could sit there and tell you that they felt like a necessity to me. But these consoles, my Xbox Series X and PS5 could break today, and I wouldn't care about them. That's what y'all don't understand, bro. And I think a lot of gamers out there, they don't care either. We're tired of it. We're tired of the remasters. We're tired of the remakes. We're tired of essentially reliving the same generation that came out last gen. We're tired of it, bro. It's time to move on. It's time to push more ambitious games. And it's time for something to take the forefront. But no, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to completely annihilate everything. So it doesn't even matter at this point, man. GTA 6 alone is probably the reason as to why Sony don't want to put out no new games anymore.
Stuff like the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, every other generation, there's been big exclusives, there's been quick releases, there's been fervor.
There was quick releases? I mean, yeah, because back then they were working on technology that was 25 years old in comparison to now. Of course, back then it was easier to manufacture and produce a game than it is now. I mean, come on, bro. You should know this already, bro. Come on. That's why you all be saying greatness awaits. Yeah, greatness awaits, all right. It really awaits because all you people keep doing is waiting.
Been hype. Whereas now, a lot of what Sony's doing, even if it is generating a massive amount of profit, has been these remasters. Like, hey, we're doing a remaster of The Last of Us, even though that just came out. Days Gone remastered. Can we be real?
This is ridiculous.
This is terrible. Even if you're like a big fan.
Oh, wow, look at the difference. Oh my God. You know what's even more crazy? The original one looks far better than the remaster one. Bro, the original looked better. This is a downgrade.
Days Gone. What are we even doing here? I honestly can't even tell if this is a prank. I mean, these screenshots could be a joke.
Oh, it's the same game, bro. Look at that. $10 for some DLC.
Actual remaster.
Look at
I want to specifically dig into these tweets by Destin Legary because a lot of people seem to be actually kind of mad at him. Now, I want to make it clear, even though I'm going to disagree with him here, I feel like Destin Legary, even when I think his conclusions are wrong, I like to see his thought process.
But you see, though, the difference between the PS4... See, the problem is, though, is the reason as to why people are upgrading. You see what I'm saying? The PlayStation 4 didn't have the ability to have backwards compatibility by saying, hey, PS3 owners, jump on the PS4. That might have actually increased hardware sales for them even more than what they had, right? It's the problem is with the PS5 and even the new Xbox is the fact that even with backwards compatibility, people still don't want your consoles. I think people want to see something new and see something refreshing, see something that's going to essentially blow our socks off. And we're not getting that anymore. Y'all know this, man. Even when you went from the 360 to the PS4, there was a big difference. We're not getting these graphical leaps. The only thing they're saying is you're getting more performance options. The games still play the same, bro. There's no video game evolution. And this is why people are not upgrading. People back then was buying the consoles because at the time it was different than what they had already. Now when you fast forward, there's really no difference between a PS4 and a PS5. All the games, I mean, even though you guys got PS5 games, but even then, Final Fantasy VII, even though it's not Rebirth, still plays identical to what you're getting with Rebirth on PS5. It's not that crazy. I think this is what people are not understanding. So people are comfortable and happy with what they have already. If you're playing Fortnite on PS4, the experience may be a little bit more graphical or you might have more performance options on PS5, but it's still running at 60. The game is still running fine. Nobody wants to upgrade. I don't even want to upgrade. I only upgrade because I just do it because I'm a content creator and I'm a gamer. That's it. But I don't even know why I got these consoles. I barely even care about them.
He has in the past been a very big Xbox podcaster and an Xbox YouTuber. He's examples of Xbox. Like in the PlayStation 3 generation, which PlayStation 3 versus Xbox 360, we had direct comparisons of exclusives batting against each other, right? Gears of War versus...
It had nothing to do with exclusives, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, people didn't care about these exclusives, bro. There was a very small minority that I would say supported these games more than they did. But let's not forget, too, a lot of these games was new. Oh! That's a good point, GameStop. A lot of these games were new. Gears of War, Last of Us, Uncharted, these were new IP. Little Big Planet, Infamous. These games was new, baby. They were new. We didn't have a Days Gone remaster situation. They were new games, Dream. Even Gears of War, bro, is old. This game has been existing since 2006. And if you wonder as to why people ain't looking forward to Gears, I mean, I am, but looking forward to Gear E-Day. I mean, I can understand if you're a casual and you're like, dang, I already played Gears 1, 2, 3, Ultimate Edition, Tactics, Judgment, 4, and now 5, and now they got E-Day, and then they got to finish it with a Gear 6. I can see as to why people are getting tired of it, because I was one of those dudes when I had the Sega Saturn. I'm going to sit there and tell you, and it's going to sound like I'm capping. I was happy we didn't see a Sonic. You're like, you're capping, GameStop, because Sonic is the reason why the Sega Saturn failed. I was happy, and I'm going to explain why. Because it was something different. We had Night into Dreams. We had something else to look forward to. Matter of fact, I became a Gears of War fan because I loved Halo on the original Xbox. And I wanted to try something different. So even though Halo was just as good as Gears, but I was like, I like Gears now more because it was new. Are you guys getting? And I loved Halo while with it. It was Halo and then Gears. So I was like, okay, I like Gears more now because it's a new game. But Halo, you come on board with me. You ain't getting that on PS4 and 5, bruh. You're getting the same games. Days Gone Remastered. Uncharted 4 Remastered. It's the same Until Dawn Remake. It's the same level-headed games.
Uncharted. We had the craziness of Halo being sort of...
2001 games, bro. Y'all want to sit there and say game and it's changed.
Against Killzone. In fact, some people called Killzone the Halo killer.
Actually, you're wrong. The original Halo killer was Haze. Well, I mean, Killzone 1 wasn't even good enough to be a Halo killer, but it was really Haze that kind of really took that forefront and said, nah, we're going to try to destroy Halo. And the reason why, rightfully so, because it was made by the same people that brought this Time Splitters, which was Free Radical, so it made sense why people would think it would be better. Because back then, people always said, see, a lot of y'all don't understand things. Back then, if you look at the old Time Splitters boxes, it says the next best thing since Halo. If you look at Time Splitters 2 and you look at the box cover, right? So there shows you, this is made by the same people that did GoldenEye and all that. So it made sense why they would continue to say that with Free Radical, right? But we know why Haze failed. Because I heard it was like something they didn't know the hardware and all that.
That definitely wasn't true. But there used to be this hype for your team winning.
Oh, bro. No, bro, I wasn't thinking about no team, bro. I was just playing games, bro. I don't know what team you talking about, bro. Yeah, the same team that didn't pick up Resistance. The same team that didn't pick up Warhawk. And that's the reason why those games failed and flopped.
When your team made a mistake, it hurt, I knew a lot of people, when they revealed the Xbox One, they were actually pissed. People that had hundreds and hundreds of Xbox 360 games. People that had put in thousands of hours playing and loving their Xbox 360 said, I don't want an always online system with a camera aimed at my balls. I'm going to jump over to PlayStation with PlayStation 4. And then partying up with the boys. And I do feel like in the past, what's helped push PlayStation to not just be better, not just to work harder, but to generate more hype, to generate more excitement, has been the pushback from Xbox.
So you're essentially saying because Microsoft is not fighting, well, I mean, nobody's really fighting anymore. Like, this should have already been bad when you see both of them all on stage with each other, telling you fan. That was the answer right there. Y'all didn't remember seeing all the CEOs on board with each other when they all showed up holding hands? That wasn't enough proof. So you're essentially saying it's because the lack of competition between PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo is what's causing this. That could be, but at the same time, it's deeper than that because people are not buying those games. That's what you don't understand. You're not going to get a Fortnite player to play Hookah Tunko Gears Hookah Tuka and Halo. Hookah Tuka Uncharted 5000. They don't care. That's what you don't understand. Gaming has changed. You are a product of your time. You're like a dude complaining about, oh, I used to like the Elvis Presley, but y'all listen to the hip hop, the hippity hop hop, the hippity hop hop, with the bang bang. Bro, they don't even listen to that no more. They listen to drill music. They ain't even listen to that. What are you talking about, bro? Get with the program. Go listen to your old Elvis musics. Like, bro, nobody cares, bro.
At this point, Xbox has just given up. Now, there's a lot of talk. People are basically saying, okay, even if console sales are down, we have the raw numbers. Everything about PlayStation has actually been way, way up. Game sales are up.
Yeah, there's more console sales, which therefore would equate to more sales, increased digital games. But the difference is what you're not understanding. Most of those digital games ain't being bought off exclusivity. They're being bought off third party.
Game sales are up. Add-on content is up, meaning people who are buying DLC or microtransactions.
Yeah, what PlayStation game has DLC? Think about that. So the fact that it says increase in digital game and add-on content sales shows you that a lot of those people are buying microtransactions in the same games that they're playing.
Transactions.
You just proved my point.
Everything across the board. They're coming up with new stuff like 120 FPS games via PS5 Game Cloud. Recently, they released the PlayStation Portal, which is the handheld device that's been very profitable.
Yeah, right. It ain't nobody picking up no Portal.
Part of the reason that people are poo-pooing PlayStation or trying to discuss Xbox, it's that we're in a weird spot now where I do feel like PlayStation, even if they are still making good games, even if I still like their hardware,
sure,
it does feel like there hasn't been that conversational playground combativeness that did.
Why would I be in a playground if I'm a grown man?
Systems in the past. When PlayStation's out here releasing games like Astrobot that are winning Game of the Year and stuff, that's great. It's good for PlayStation. It's good for PlayStation gamers. But I feel like it's not selling PlayStations.
Ooh, tell it. Say it again.
Releasing games like Astrobot that are winning Game of the Year and stuff, that's great. It's good for PlayStation. It's good for PlayStation gamers. But I feel like it's not selling PlayStations.
Well, there you go. Games still want another W. I told you that people are picking up these consoles for all the wrong reasons. You want to see the hardware sales go up with PlayStation 5? Well, don't worry. Grand Theft Auto 6 will be right around the corner, and I can guarantee you they're going to pick up a PS5 for that. But don't get it twisted. They're not picking it up for your games. The gaming industry has changed. This is why I tell people I don't care. Oh, we got it. I don't care, bro. Give me good games to play. That's all we want at this point. And I think Microsoft is aware of this. It doesn't matter in the end, bro. Because when you look at the general landscape of the gaming community, even though Forza Horizon 5 is still going to PlayStation, it probably will be very successful. It will probably be very successfully. But at the same time, you're not going to get the Fortnite player to play it. It is what it is, bro. This is what y'all don't understand. You guys are fighting a war, and you don't even exist in it, bro. Y'all gone. Like, your soul's still here. Ascend, my brother. Y'all looking like Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost, where it's like you see a girlfriend with another man and you just can't move on. Go on, bruh. Ascend. Why are you still here on Earth trying to do things? Your soul is gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's like they're waiting for Sony to do good so they can move on. Okay, Sony's okay. Let me move on with my life. Bro, like the movie Ghost.
Because the competition is saying weird, vague stuff like this. Forza 5 has reached 44 million players. What does this even mean? Like, let me be serious about this.
That's pretty impressive.
I hate PR speak like this, and this is all freaking Xbox does now, is, hey, we're happy to be part of the conversation. We want to be part of the ecosystem. We're not trying to even sell you an Xbox anymore. We just want you to buy Xbox games.
Ain't that the whole part about gaming? What gamer would be mad about that? What gamer would be mad that a company is trying to make you buy games? It's better than what PlayStation's doing. Better than remasters and remakes. I'll tell you that much.
And I do feel like I want to end the video with this. She says, this guy here is Boundary Break. Very good YouTube channel. He puts out a great point here, which is that Xbox in a spot now, they could have almost made a comeback. Maybe. It's hard to say, right?
No, they couldn't. because Microsoft, Phil Spencer, has stayed true to what he said in regards to no matter what we make, nobody is not going to change people from buying our console. That still stays strong. What he said was absolutely correct, and I've stated that he's right. Just like no exclusive game is going to get people to pick up a PS5 for the exclusive games. That's why your software sales are low. You can keep capping, talking about we got 75 million. Go ahead. But 74 million of those users are picking it up for third party. Let's keep it nice and simple. Y'all know that. You just said it in your video that Astrobot didn't sell enough. So there you go. Y'all acting like we're lying to y'all, and you all know the truth. Y'all lying to yourselves because you want to feel better. Y'all want to cope to think that the gaming community is for you. Those days is over. I go back. I was playing Blue Sticker yesterday on my Dreamcast, and I was happy. It is what it is, but I don't care what other people find enjoyment in what I used to. I know that the same people that grew up playing games the way I did will all understand where I'm coming from. But if you're a fanboy and you want to act and engage in these console wars and try to throw people like myself into them, well, guess what? It doesn't matter because I have a PlayStation. So, yeah, like, I don't understand how y'all call people Xbox fanboys having a PlayStation 5. It makes no sense, bro. But you know what's funny? Out of all those dudes that sit there and call me a fanboy of Xbox, do any of these PlayStation dudes have an Xbox? Do any of these PlayStation dudes game on other consoles? They don't, right? Exactly. So you just further prove my point of who the real fanboys is.
Sales are so bad, hard to recover at this point. But they said the irony here is they're positioning sales as the strong.
Y'all just want people to act bad about something and they don't care. The games are coming out. I can play Ninja Gaiden 4 on Xbox. Proceed to buy it again on the PS5. There you go. I'm happy.
Company, because they're going to be leaving the console race soon. But if they had focused on their many valuable game series for the purpose of having exclusives.
What are you talking about? That's what they've been doing. Microsoft has been doing that. What are y'all talking about, bro? See, now I'm going to have to talk loud on y'all. Because now y'all just being stupid. Y'all want to sit there and talk about how Microsoft... bro, the games being exclusive wouldn't have saved the platform. Ain't that why y'all talking about how nobody picking up an Xbox for Avowed? What are y'all talking about, bro? What are y'all saying? Because you clearly ain't making no sense. Because that ain't pushing no Xbox hardware sales. It's not. Microsoft knows this. Sony knows that people pick up a PS5 to play third party. They're fully aware of this. This is why Sony don't want to bring out first party games like they used to. Because one, they know they're going to fail like Concord. And they're not trying to waste that money. What are y'all doing, man? Y'all stuck in the past, bro. Grow up. Y'all want to sit there and talk about Xbox, they need to take these games and make it exclusive. Listen, I love Ninja Gaiden 4, but I'd be a fool to tell you that people would pick up any console if it was exclusive. If Ninja Gaiden 4 was a PlayStation 5 exclusive, it would not sell. Let's just be honest. It wouldn't. Y'all know this. Ninja Gaiden 3 didn't even sell. What makes you think Ninja Gaiden 4 will? Like, this is what y'all don't understand. I can say the same thing. Even if Avowed was a PS5 exclusive, it's not going to push console sales. What's pushing console sales is third party. Y'all know this, man. Stop the cap. Like, it's just the capping.
For the Xbox console, then they wouldn't be trying to salvage this as an alternative. And I do agree with this. I actually think this is a brilliant take in that back in the day,
oh, here we go with the back in the day trash.
Doing good made people buy Xboxes.
People bought the 360 because of third party, though. What are you talking about, man?
Doing good made people buy PlayStation. But I'm also a big believer.
Nobody bought PlayStation because of exclusives. They bought PlayStation because of third party, Final Fantasy. All those games they enjoyed at that time that happened to be exclusive. That's why they bought it. Now that those games are everywhere, you don't need to buy a PlayStation. You can buy anything and play these games. What do you guys don't understand, man? This is not the 1990s.
Classic economic theory of the rise.
And even then, the ones that were playing games back then that were probably 20 to 30 years old, they're probably 50 to 60 now. You think they got time to still engage in this crap?
Tide lifts all boats. I do think that when Xbox would release a really banger exclusive, people would buy PlayStations. People would realize, hey, I'm excited to play a game. I feel like the conversation when something like Infamous comes out on the PS5 and it's big and cool, people would buy an Xbox 360 in prototype because that's the ecosystem they want to be in, and they find
what are you talking about? Prototype was on PlayStation as well.
Closest to
all right,
similar.
Bro.
Maybe that sounds weird, but I'm just saying that
it does sound weird because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, I'm like the dude with the clock, bro. It's time to stop. Like really, it's time to stop, bro. Because you're not even making sense no more. You out here talking about Prototype and Infamous. Prototype is still on PlayStation. Bro, hold on. Bro, I can't.
Buy an Xbox 360 in prototype.
Here we go.
To play a game. I feel like the conversation when something like Infamous comes out on the PS5 and it's big and cool, people would buy an Xbox 360 in prototype because...
Why would I buy a 360 for prototype if it's on PS3?
That's the ecosystem they want to be in, and they find the closest facsimile. Maybe...
What? Prototype ain't even Xbox. Well, now that they probably own the rights to it, but I'm just saying, back during the 360, that prototype was on PS3. So what are you talking about? It's third party.
That sounds weird, but I'm just saying...
It does sound weird because it doesn't make sense.
Typically, when it comes to the entire video game industry,
it
does feel like as games get more successful across the board, game, any system, everybody wins. Everybody wins. But
really? Because, for the only ones that are winning is free-to-plays.
Xbox is just bowing out. I don't think people even know what they're up to. I was downstairs cooking a bunch of fajitas last night. I'm still having trouble eating, so I have to make these little soft bean-filled tortillas. And I got to chop. It's PlayStation gaming and it's Nintendo gaming. And everybody's kind of in their own camps. PlayStation gamers are enjoying their stuff. Nintendo gamers are in this separate island. And PC gamers are over there modding titties onto Geralt and Witcher 3 and stuff like that. And I do find it interesting that the lack of bleed over, the lack of direct competition, the lack of butting heads, I do think that's kind of making it so there's less excitement to buy a system.
What are you talking about? Because I heard a lot of PlayStation ponies happy to pick up these Xbox games on PS5. Just admit it. PlayStation don't have the money and the funds to bring you what you want because the landscape of gaming. This has nothing to do with Xbox, bro. Y'all want to go buy no Killzones. Y'all want to go buy no exclusives. Cut the cap, bro. Y'all know exactly where I'm coming from. Microsoft understands that there's a minority of audience that like Ninja Gaiden 4, make the game multiplat, give the game to everybody, fund it. We're happy. Hardcore gamers are happy, which we all are because we never thought Ninja Gaiden 4 would even ever exist. But thanks to the people at Microsoft, they made it happen because of Game Pass Ultimate. That's all I care about, bro. I'm sick and tired of exclusivity, bro. It don't even exist no more. You got Lost Soul Aside, which is a PlayStation game, drop it on PC, but y'all ain't disvaluing PS5. Say, I don't need it on PS5. I get it on PC, the superior version. Y'all still pick up the PS5 version. So if you don't have to feel bad about what you purchased, then people on Xbox or whatever platform they play on don't have to feel bad about what they're playing games on. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter. But I will say Xbox is providing the gamers, or everybody, when I mean gamers, plural, with the best games right now. Bar none. Ain't nobody can say nothing. Multiplat, say whatever you want, but Microsoft is bringing the heat. They bringing it. And they bringing it to everybody, including themselves. And their Xbox fan base is benefiting by not having to pay $70 for them while you people do. So what argument are we having here? Because maybe, just for the sake of a console war, right? If Sony had games, then maybe you might be right. If Sony had Uncharted 5, Last of Us Part 3, and all these other good games that Sony's known for, on top of Xbox games going on there, then maybe you could sit there and say that. But when PlayStation has nothing, then you know you can't say nothing, bro. That's what y'all don't understand. That's what y'all don't get. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. I'm tired of this console war crap. Let everything be on everything at this point. I don't care. Just bring the games. Because if Sony's not bringing games to their audience solely due to the fact that it ain't multi-plat, then I'm going to sit there and tell you that Sony need to put Resistance, Killzone, and every other game they can, put it on Xbox and PC, because I want these games to come out. You guys have completely lost the plot. You have completely lost what the whole purpose of video gaming is about, and you have turned this garbage into console wars, when in reality it don't matter. Because while PlayStation is so allegedly console warring, look at the type of first-party games they got coming out. They got nothing. And you know it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, man. And like I said, bro, just keep gaming.